So we've started seeing this more, especially as a trend picking up abroad in some places. But we're talking about, we've done this before. So if it sounds familiar, we're talking about shorts in the workplace.
Yeah, to your point, we have discussed it here at 9 News at 3, but it's been a while. And of course, we wanted an expert opinion. So let's welcome Thomas Farley, our Mr. Manners, live over Zoom. Hi, Mr. Manners. Okay, so first and foremost, what do you make of this from an etiquette standpoint?
Yeah, so anytime we select whatever the outfit is for our job, we are realizing that morning, that afternoon when we're heading off to the office, that we are setting a standard for ourselves and our brand. And the choices that you make, whether it's your shirt, your blazer, your pants, your shorts, your shoes, they're making a statement about you. So shorts make a very definite statement. And I know, of course, Denver is dealing with this horrible heat, which has been going on for so long, as Kathy was just sharing. But I think selecting shorts for the office, although it's getting more common, it's definitely something that people want to give a second thought about before they barge right in.
How much pushback are people getting, do you know, from companies?
Yeah, so Phil, it's interesting. So at this point, post-pandemic, about 3/4 of American offices are either casual or business casual. The balance largely are not wearing business attire, they're wearing uniforms. Only 3% of us now are wearing any kind of suits. And I feel like sometimes it's perhaps TV people and finance people are the only ones really wearing suits and ties these days. But what I'm hearing primarily is, although dress codes have relaxed, that there still is a perception problem. So you maybe are allowed to wear shorts to the office, but what's the perception of you when you do? Do you look like you'd rather be on the golf course or somewhere on vacation? Or do you really look polished and ready to go to work? If it seems like you're maximizing your comfort over your polished look, this can be problematic for your interactions. And so it's kind of a subtle thing, but something that everybody really needs to think about if they're opting to wear shorts.
I think it's a subconscious thing too, right? Like it just makes you feel better, in my opinion, when you're dressed to the max. I have to ask you, because I'm curious, because you are on Zoom, Mr. Manners, do you have shorts on or pants on?
I'm wearing pants. I'm wearing jeans. I'm not wearing dress pants. I'm not in an office today. I thought about it. I thought that would be fun to kind of hop up and show my shorts. But no, I'm in jeans today in an air-conditioned space. But I get the comfort aspect of this. It's very clear to me. But Sam, you're absolutely right. We feel differently. I went to Catholic school, so I grew up wearing a uniform, a tie every single day to school from K through 8. And I know what that does to your frame of mind, to your behavior. One thing that I thought was really interesting from some of these studies is that although you're perceived as more professional when you're wearing a polished, tailored outfit, and of course there's shorts and there's shorts, right? Are you in running shorts, or are you in a beautiful tailored pair of shorts that matches a blazer that you're wearing? Different story. But that when you're wearing shorts, and primarily for men, but also for women, you're actually perceived as more approachable and friendly. So if that's the vibe you're looking to convey, shorts could actually be your ally.
Look, that's why a lot of people are taking ties off in the workplace to be more approachable for their employees, or even you've seen that in TV, people taking a tie off to do the news. But my father used to say to me, dress for the job you want, not the job you have. And I wound up saying that to my son. Is that old fashioned, or does that still, I mean, that's part of the conversation that we're having, is it not?
It very much is. And again, this is going to be very industry specific. Of course, if you're working outside, shorts are going to be a must, especially in the summer. But if you look around, look at the C-suite. What is the CEO, the CFO, the CMO, what are they wearing? If they're in blazers and even ties, if they're wearing long pants daily and they're never wearing shorts, then I think you really, if that's your goal, you need to use them as your role model sartorially, as well as having them as mentors for being in that workplace. On the other hand, if you really feel that you look around and maybe you're working for a tech company and everyone right up to the CEO is wearing shorts, you'd actually stand out. Even in the heart of winter, you'd stand out for wearing pants. So it's really a vibe check for your company, for your industry, and then for your own brand. But yes, I advocate always dress for the job you want, not the one you have.
I think about Mark Zuckerberg wearing like a hoodie when he was building Facebook. And it's okay to come to work in shorts if that's what your boss is doing,
Mr. Farley's point, if everybody's in shorts and you come in a suit, I mean, I guess that is respectable.
You either look stuffy and stuck up,
or you're trying too hard.
Or you're going to be the boss soon.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's true. Well, that was great. I learned a lot, and I think everything that you said made sense. So thank you so much, Thomas Farley. We appreciate you. Good to see you.